Hello, 4th and 5th grade, welcome back. This week is, we're gonna be starting to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. So our art is gonna be reflective of Hispanic Heritage Month. I did, for my project this week, I did a piñata. And so what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna show you how to draw this step by step, and then you're gonna be able to choose your colors. So I don't mind which colors you choose, but I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. These two at the top and the bottom are the exact same line design and color design. So they're symmetrical. So I have like a pinkish color on the outside, and then the blue on the inside, the green, and it matches. So the top and the bottom match. And then if I turn my paper to the side, my top and bottom match there as well. So they need to match, the opposite ones need to match. Not all four need to match, but like whenever you cover them, they need to match the same lines and the same colors, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys how to do the piñata shape step by step. And then you can, if you don't like my line designs, you can obviously do your own line designs, but you do need to make sure that your colors on the left and right and the top and bottom are the exact same to each other, okay? So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna do this little oval shape in the middle of the piñata. I'm gonna do that first. So I'm gonna start with my paper, and honestly, because it's symmetrical, which means the same on both sides, I can work this way or this way, up and down or side to side on my paper. Either one is fine because it's gonna end up the same way wherever you turn it. So I'm gonna start with an oval shape, and I don't want it to be too big, otherwise I'm not gonna have enough room to add the sides. Like this one, I probably did it a little too close to the edge, but that's okay. That's why you're working in pencil, so that you can make, you can erase if you make mistakes. So the first thing that you'll notice is like my triangles on the side are the width of the circle. So I didn't do teeny tiny triangles, I matched the edge of the triangle. So I started at the top of the oval and the bottom of the oval, and I just kind of kept going until my pencil met. Same thing over here, start at the top, start at the bottom, and I kept going until they met. If I had a pencil, I would erase and move the whole thing over, but that's okay. Same thing, start all the way on the left, start all the way on the right, and just keep going until they touch. Last one on the bottom. Okay, so I should have an oval with 4 triangles all the way around. Now, I'm gonna do the inside design first, and then I'm gonna move on to the outside because those are a little bit harder, and I wanna do the easy part first. So the way I did my inside was I did a zigzag line, and then underneath my zigzag line, I came and did another one that matched so that my zigzag line had a little bit of width to it. Underneath that, I did a wavy line. And then underneath that, I did another zigzag line. And then that's all I did for the middle. Okay, so now I can either work at the top and bottom first, or I can work at the left and right first. But either way, these guys are gonna be pairs, and these guys are gonna be pairs. So they need to have the same line design and the same color design. So my design on my top and bottom, I did a line in the middle. I did zigzag lines on top of that. And then underneath that, I turned my pencil and did straight lines. So now I'm gonna turn my paper to the opposite side, do the same thing. I did a line in the middle, zigzag line, or not zigzag, diagonal lines at the top, straight lines at the bottom. All right, and so they're the exact same. Now, if it confuses you to move on without coloring, then go ahead and color now, and go ahead and color these two the same exact colors. But if you want to move on without coloring, go ahead and turn your paper. This triangle and this triangle are going to have the same line design. And what I did for these guys is I just did 2 curved lines, and then I did a little bit further, I did 1 straight line section at the top. So now I can turn my paper back. Same exact design, 2 curved lines. And then up at the top, I did a small section of 2 straight lines, okay? So now I can go ahead and color these 2 or these 2, and then go ahead and color the middle. And then the way that I did my strings of pinata at the end was I picked the colors that I had on the triangle. So I have 2 purples, pink, and blue. And so I added like a line, a curved line of purple, a curved line of blue, and a curved line of pink, because those are the colors that are right there. So if we were looking at a real pinata, these are the strings that would be from the leftovers of this section. So whatever is here, your lines this way need to be this color, if that makes sense. Whatever is in this triangle, your lines this way need to be that color. So like, for example, if you did red, yellow, and blue on this triangle, then your lines to the side, the ribbons on the side, need to also be red, yellow, and blue, okay? So these two are the same thing, the same strings on the outside, same strings, but I want all my strings to go the same way as if they were in a circle. So I don't want my strings facing each other, if that makes sense. If I do my strings this way, I don't want to do this string this way, because then they'll run into each other. I want them to be going all the way around in a circle, if that makes sense, okay? So this project is a little bit harder. There's more to think about, and there's more to plan out. So make sure you are using a pencil first, because you might make a couple mistakes, especially since you need to have it symmetrical and you need to match your colors with your outside lines, okay? This example will be on Google Classroom, so if you need to look back at this example, you can find that on Google Classroom. If you need help with this, send me a Dojo message or a Google Classroom message, whatever, and I will help you out with this project, okay? So have fun, and I will see you guys soon.